talked, you said that you felt refreshed, and it certainly looked that way. So did that break really energize you after all?
I don't know. I guess, I feel good. I feel like this year my body's felt, as good as it has in a long time. Last few years and years past, you play banged up, but this year's been pretty good. So I felt pretty good body-wise, but yeah, having a few days off, I think, like I told you, mentally and physically just helps a little bit and help you hit the reset button real quick and then get right back to it. So yeah, I feel good.
The double play in the sixth, started by Gavin Lux. He was shaded up the middle. How difficult of a play was that?
Yeah, it's a tough one. He's got to kind of make that 360, and I'm coming out across the bag, so he's got to make a good throw to me as well. And a lot of has to go right to make that play. But he's a good infielder. He puts his work in every day early, and he's athletic enough to make those plays too. So it was a good play by him, and we got the job done.
Go to the back left corner.
Hey, Trea, I know you were making a lot of adjustments with your swing late in the year. Do you feel like something clicked at all for you with that last game of the regular season?
Yeah, I think a lot of it was timing and being able to, I thought I was on time and I wasn't. And then when I'm late, I try to make up for it, and a lot of bad habits, and just being earlier and on time cleans up a lot of things. So just keep talking it over with, the hitting coaches and some of my teammates and whatnot. And I think it just kind of comes down to timing. And that's kind of the small adjustment I've made, those last 6 at-bats or so, along with some other things. But I think it's mostly just being on time for 95 plus and adjusting to everything else.
Go to the second row here on the left.
Alex, obviously a big outing for you tonight out of the bullpen. Just what was working for you out there?
Felt like I was able to get ahead. I think that was the biggest key, making sure that got ahead with the fastball and then, put them away with either slider or, I used my changeup once or twice tonight. So, yeah, just getting ahead.
You were a 17th round pick out of a Division II, traded by one of the worst teams in baseball. For you to be here in a moment like this now, what does it mean to you?
Chips on my shoulder all the time. I feel like I carry that in my heart pretty much every day. And my college coach had told me, he said, "You're not going to make your money, in the draft." He's like, "You're going to make it in the big league." So it's always been pretty heavy on my heart.
Go to the back row on the right side.
Trea, what enabled both you and the team as a whole to get to Clevenger today?
Just doing what we do. We, get into good counts, battle, take our walks if he gives it to us, and hit the ball hard when, we get a good pitch to hit. So, we've seen a lot of them lately, especially in the last month or so of the season. So, kind of knew what to expect. Still have to execute and still have to get the results. But I think we just were ourselves and didn't give anything away.
And did you feel going in that there was any kind of advantage to getting to face the number 4 guy in their rotation going up against your ace?
No, I think that's the wrong way to think about it. I think all of us as a whole don't take anybody lightly. We know that on any given day somebody can throw a good game against us or beat us in general. So I don't think we think that way. I think he's a pretty good pitcher. I think we respect him in the clubhouse. I know what the numbers are, but that doesn't mean anything really when it comes to postseason or to that given day. So that was in the past, and we wanted to execute and kind of get to him again, and we did.
Go to the back left corner.
Hey, for Trea, this is a 5 games, not 7. How crucial is it? How critical to get the first one in a short series?
Yeah, everyone wants to talk about that all the time. The odds if you win this game or lose this game or, whatever it is. But, at the end of the day, you just got to win whatever's in front of you. And tonight we did. Tomorrow's got a whole nother challenge, and they're not going to give up. You saw tonight they battled back and had some good at-bats and pitched well late in the game too. So it's not going to be easy, but it's good to get the first one, and we'll find out tomorrow.
Go on the right side here.
Straight, how weird did the weather get, and how strong was that wind, and at what point did it change?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I think the one ball to Trace in left field, I think Manny hit, was kind of wild, and it kind of came quick, and then it kind of settled down a little bit in the 9th inning too. So that's something you got to look out for. It was definitely different. We haven't really had that all year, but I think last year in the postseason against the Giants, we had one of those games where it was crazy windy and it was kind of weird. So. Can never count anything out, I guess.
Go to the front left.
Hey, Trea, Trey, you guys don't take anything for granted, no matter how far you're ahead. But what did it do for the attitude in the dugout when Clevenger left in the third?
Yeah, we want to get to the bullpen as much as we can and just kind of see those arms and make them throw as many pitches as possible. So I think that was a job well done. But like I said, they started executing when they brought those arms in. Wilson, Johnson, and some of those guys made some good pitches. So we got to keep battling and keep the foot on the gas and don't give anything away. I don't think we necessarily did. I think we did a good job, taking our bats and grinding them out. But that's why every run counts, because you don't know what's going to happen later in the game. You don't know how it's going to go. So keep pushing and don't give anything away.
We'll take a last question for Trey and then a few more for Alex.
Trey, were you able to talk to Juan Soto at all before the game? I mean, last year he was here cheering you on. I know you guys are playing against each other along with Bill.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him much. Just right before the game, said what's up to him real quick, and he said good luck. I said the same, and just kind of mutual respect that we have for each other. And we're boys, but I know he wants to beat us, and as do I want to beat them. So nothing crazy. I'll probably talk to him after the series is over and in the off season maybe a little bit more.
Thanks, Trey. Anything else for Alex? We'll go to the back row.
Alex, what was your rooting interest as a kid, and do you have any diehard Padre fans in your family?
Say that one more time, the first part.
What was your rooting interest growing up?
My dad's he's a Yankee fan. So that's a whole different conversation. But obviously being from San Diego, I understand, the question, and I got a lot of friends and stuff that they're not too happy with me, but I think it's all right. I think they understand, and yeah, man, it's been a lot of fun.
Anything else for Alex? Take our last question up front.
Alex, when you talk about fitting into this team, what is it about this clubhouse that players like you and other players, even like Trace that came in, why do you fit so well in that clubhouse, do you think?
I think the biggest thing is to be yourself, and that we embrace that around here. I mean, we have a bunch of different characters on the team, and I think that nothing that you do, right, is ever frowned upon, that we take our work seriously. And, there's a lot of very, very good guys to, bounce ideas off of and learn from. And I feel like I did that pretty well last year, and then I just built on it this year more and more.
Thanks, Alex.